Okay, hello everyone. Okay, so this is going to be the third video. All right, so this is just going to this is going to cover the essay structure as well as part one. Okay, so the essay structure. Please follow the essay structure to help you organize and structure your manuscript. Please take note. Phase one of the module will be used for the second part of this exercise. Meaning what I explained in the module from like last week. All right. Save your response and initial evaluation to the assigned essay because it will be used for the second part of the exercise, and that's where I'm going to have you write an assessment and critique of the whole process. All right. So don't throw away your notes on your evaluation of the essay that I assigned to you to edit as well as to paraphrase, right? And assess the ideas and how well they're able to convey their ideas to their reader. All right. So so you need to make sure that you keep all that stuff, okay, or all that information. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna go to the part one. Okay. So part one, this will be the introduction to your essay. All right. I recommend that you write this last. Once you have written the subsequent sections, you can write in the introduction. The function of the introduction is to inform your readers what they will experience if they decide to read your manuscript. But in this case, I'm going to read all your manuscripts, okay? Usually, writing an introduction is challenging because you have to imagine how you will finish the entire manuscript. Sometimes students feel pegged to what they wrote in their introduction. All right, so like this is sort of why I want you to write the introduction last, all right, just for this fact, because sometimes when students and especially like young writers would write out their introduction and then they feel pegged or that they feel pigeonholed to keep the main points that they kept in the introduction. For some students that might work, and for certain types of essay structures that might work, but for this particular type of essay, I'm asking you to do it last because you don't necessarily know what you're going to write for part two, part three, part four, and part five of the essay. Okay. So then as you're writing it out, then this is providing you with the needed information to eventually write the introduction, which is going to be about a paragraph or so, right? Maybe two paragraphs at most. Okay. Oh, and the other thing before I forget, do you see part one, part two, part three, and so on? When you write your essay, I want you to include this in the essay because it actually makes it easier for me to read. All right. Because if you notice, either with with Colin Elder or with some of the other readings that you might have in other courses, it, each essay or text or usually is divided into sections, and that's what those subheadings or those headings do. So I definitely want you to include the headings. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Because my window faces the main street and I get a lot of traffic noise coming in. So I apologize for that. Okay. So that's for the introduction. So I'm going to stop it here and then I'm going to continue to part two of the essay structure.